wrong with the mirror?
You can't see them.
Alright, welcome back to CNC Equipment's YouTube channel. We got a bunch of random projects today in this video. First thing we're working on is this beautiful dozer that somebody painted. Do we know who that is? Must have been me. You're not claiming it. Kevin did another wonderful job. This thing I think is spoken for already. I got a customer wanting to trade another dozer in, and that might be later on in this video, who knows. But this is 700K we set up for the forestry and put limb risers on for Paint Valley equipment. Kevin's did this awesome paint job. We actually built these side screens in the house. I think they turned out really well. Tucker's been working on those after school and stuff, so we got those all down and finalized and fitting good. This machine actually come in with 24-inch wide pads on it. It's an LGP. It should have had 30, so Mr. Mason bolted on some new pads here. But we put a brand new John Deere winch on it. You guys know we keep these things in stock, but we're fitting a log arch on it right now. So the log arch, basically what it does, it takes a cable from down here, goes up over this thimble, basically gets that cable up higher. So what that allows that to do, when you're pulling those logs, you can get the end of the log up higher, so you're just dragging the tail end of the log on the ground, not the whole length of the log. So it makes it a lot easier to pull and all that stuff. So it's got these roller fair leads. They can pull not out from the side, right? We know what happens when they pull from the side. They rip the winches off of them. So you guys been watching our videos, you probably know what we're talking about. But anyway, we're gonna get this put on there. Got that pin in there. Snap rings hold these on. I actually pre-welded these mounts on before paint. It kind of looks like a factory weld, doesn't it?
No.
No?
Better.
Bubblegum City. So welded those on before paint, so it all blends in nice and well. So we pre-fit all this before paint, so a lot of extra steps goes into these things. But this one's pretty much all done. Mason's up there greasing it up. We did service this machine and all that stuff, but we do keep these tractors in stock, so if somebody's looking for one of these, let us know. They do sell quickly. We got this, we got more logger projects out back and everything else, so stick around. Whoever works at ITR America must love writing part numbers on every pad.
Yes.
Why would they do that? They're on every pad. Look, on the ends. Somebody must need something to do that day.
Just in case they sell just one.
Hey, I got my pin ready. You got your thing ready?
Armature.
You got the right one?
Yep.
Are you just saying that, or?
Nope.
Oh, I don't have this one ready. Almost looks like it fits. No, somebody put too much paint in here. Just perfect, wasn't it?
It was staying straight. Just perfect, bud. Snappy McSnappy ring.
Perfect. We're gonna get the other side on, and then we'll get the cable out and wind her on there.
Don't worry, I'm catching you working. Come on, skip it. Skip it, bub, skip it.
Let's go through here.
Oh.
We'll wind it up better because we'll look better on TV.
Okay.
Because when we don't wind these up good,
The world knows.
everybody lets us know in the comments.
Really?
broke that bolt off with this Hercules.
You gotta watch it, though.
They know better.
You gotta watch it.
All right, so we're gonna get the anaconda out, see if Kevin's a professional at that. We're gonna put on what they call a tail hold. We'll tie a knot in that cable, put that tail hold on, and then it'll have 2 sliders below it. So these sliders will allow the loggers to hook their choker cables in there. So, ooh, I believe this is 100 foot of 5/8 swedged cable. So it's actually 3/4 cable smashed down to 5/8, so it's a little smaller diameter and tighter. You guys can kind of see it's got that nice smooth cable on it. You ready to tie a knot on right there, or what are we doing, bub?
Right here.
You want these parts? Oh. Oh.
It's getting all flippy.
You want this? Why do you keep
It
walking
goes
around in
this way.
circles?
I need you to put this on the right way. Because once I tie this knot, it's never coming out.
Do we do that right? Sure. Now you gotta tie your knot.
Just here, cable.
So what'd it get you? Be like, oh, what's his name? Got stung by the stingray.
Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin. R.I.P.
That's right. Oh, he's close.
You got, oh.
Make my little sausage fingers.
So we'll get a couple vice grips put on that. We'll get this knot. That knot will self-tighten up, and
It'd be a lot better if I had a lot less glove.
maybe you need some sausage gloves. All right, we got our knot made. Vice grips on it. Hold up. This looks like a death trap. Pull up a little bit. It's got a perfect figure 8 in it. All right, back up a little. Whoop, there it comes. What you got going on here, buddy? Well, why don't you pull out? Done jacked up. All right.
Way to get you now. She's a biter. You got your chain all knotted up.
What did you do here?
There's no rattlesnake, bub.
Oh gosh, you got the vice grips in here? Okay. Now I want you back up a little bit.
Oh, I just got my gloves on.
You don't need those, forklift operator. Alright, got our knot almost finished there. We'll finish tightening it up when we pull the forklift in. Probably have Mason or somebody. Run the little forklift. We're gonna throw that chain up so I don't get run over, Kevin. And we got our 2 tail holds down here. Coming down the tightrope. You see that? Hey, can you walk this?
All day, bub.
Huh?
All day. Slack line, natural.
It's not touching the ground right here, so you ought to be able to walk it, right? Look at you go.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. You're gonna be,
It'll break.
Germany's gonna call you for the Special Olympics or something.
That's right.
Notice I said special.
That's weird.
All right. Mason, we need a fork truck driver. Drive straight, Mason. He let the cable loose. Oh my gosh. Well, we got a knot now. I don't know what else we got, but you had this looking pretty, bub. You want to put it over the hoop? And maybe we'll work on it again. People are just laughing at us. Grab that up here, Mason.
Looks good.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'll just back out just a little bit.
How about I'll free spool it back out and
Go for a mulligan.
we'll rewind it a little bit.
Mulligan.
Free spool. You ready? You need to grease that log arch real good too, Mason. That good? We're going to grease this thing up too. Mason's been greasing the front. These things take a lot of grease when they're new. These are a couple tubes. Get all it greased up and we'll be good, and then we're going to move on to the next project.
Oh yeah, bub. Hey, if this whole business thing doesn't pan out, you know you could be a pretty good like tire and lube dude.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's a pretty good job.
It'd be a lot simpler. I could probably sleep at night. Hey, we got a
Hey, did you hear that?
I think
She's
she grabbed
missing
fourth
out,
gear
bub.
and she hit on 2 cylinders. I think the third one just come in.
Look at
That
that.
cable job's not too bad.
Bub, just like my bait caster.
Put that first log on there. That's going to tighten up.
Oh yeah.
She ain't going nowhere.
No. Nowhere, bub.
Moving on to the next project.
All right.
Alright, next thing we're going to do is put a ripper on that 650J. It actually was ready to go into paint, but the customer called up. We had another one. Somebody bought it that walked in. It's kind of confusing, but we sell stuff on 3 or 4 different platforms. We had a customer that's seen online the one that's on the front lot for sale, and been emailing back and forth while a walk-in customer come in and bought that machine. And the customer's emailing back and forth, said, I'll go ahead and take that machine. Well, it was already gone because we didn't have any money on it. So anyway, we had another one sitting out back that was getting ready to go into paint, but he wants a ripper on it. So before it goes into paint, we're going to put this ripper on it. This come off another tractor. Look, it should bolt right on. I'm going to grab it, get it over to the shop. Nice thing about this Taylor forklift, we got these slide and forks on here, so pretty nice. Now this ripper come off a 550H, I believe. We took it off and fixed the tractor up and sold it. Actually put a winch on that same machine, so we do that a lot, pull attachments off of stuff. A lot of times people don't want rippers or stuff, and a lot of times that's how I have to make more money. Everything's so tight right now, so I'll pull attachments off and then sell those separately or whatever. So, I'm gonna get this in the shop here. Mason's getting the dozer out there, and we'll get her put on. Alright, so all we should have to do is take this hitch off. This dozer actually has auxiliary hydraulics on it already. We've got our third handle up here, our second handle. We've got our extra valves already plumbed in there, so everything should be pretty easy. Like I said, this come off a 550H. This is a 650J, but all your tractors from H series up to K series all have the same bolt pattern pretty much on the back, so it should fit on there. So this ripper here, hey, this is the ripper that you and Hunter broke, wasn't it? Look at Mason smiling over there. Yeah. So you see there's a ripper shank missing out here. I was in the office one day and heard this loud catastrophe. The boys flipped these ripper teeth over. You see we don't have the center one in. Anyway, when they was lowering the ripper down, that tooth come up here and hit this cylinder, and when it did, it broke the chrome rod off. Mason just told me it broke on its own, didn't you?
No, I said it. I thought it did.
So anyway, we had to turn out a new chrome rod, welded that on there. We did that a few weeks ago, or months ago or something. So anyway, fixed that, we put new seal and stuff in it, so it should be good to go. Alright, Mr. Mason got all the holes cleaned up. We got some paint ground off where that's going on. We're getting ready to slam this dude on here. You go down a little bit. Down a little. Side chip that way. Down a little bit. Whoop. Mason, you quit. What do you need?
No one can.
Using that quality tools over there. Hey, the Snap-on guy just showed up.
Yeah,
We're gonna show him. We're gonna take some of this broken $67 adapter I bought from the Snap-on man. Back. It's no better than Harbor Freight, was it? Alright, we got stuck at the Snap-on truck again. I bought another light that don't flicker. Mason's been busy.
Good job, Mason.
Hey, we did get 2 free tickets to the, what did we get him to?
The U.S. Nationals.
U.S. Nationals. Is that in India this weekend?
Yes.
Somebody's gonna go. Alright, Mr. Mason got her all bolted up. You got the lines hooked up. Did you hook them up the right way? Why don't you hop up there and see? So when you pull back, it should be going up. We hope. Let her off, Bubby.
Killing the environment, Bob.
You got a leaker.
Killing the environment. That's tight.
Is it? Yeah. You mean you guys broke that line when you got all jimmy-jammy, didn't you? Yeah, that's gonna cost you chrome rod and a hose. I guess you take that off and we'll go make one. All right, Mr. Mason has gouged me completely and told me to make 2 new hoses.
That's right. You know what you say.
What?
Not my money.
Not my dozer.
That's right. I'll shove that on there. He'll make a third
Give
one.
me the outside.
It's not any different, Mason. Look, you didn't even put the green stripe up where it's pretty.
Ah, jeez.
Gosh, the painter's gonna be pissed when he paints this. You got all this oil on it too. All right, we had to kick Mason out of the way and take over his job.
That's right. We got it now.
We actually switched the lines around from what we had them earlier because we had oil spewing out in the bottom. It should have been spewing out in the top if it was going the right way. You ready, Mason? Going up. Oh. Got water in there. Go down a little bit. Some of that air out of there. Go back up. Yeah, I have to loosen them up and twist it a little bit. Go ahead and raise it up and I'll have Kevin go back under it. No, raise it all the way up. That's good, now shut it off. We'll loosen that fitting up and it'll swivel a little bit. We'll put Mr. Kevin back under it. Probably gotta get some more oil here too for it. Yeah, she's down. I got the hose fixed. The guys were flipping the rippers over. We flipped them over originally. It makes them easier to put it on a pallet. You got that?
Maybe.
They're not like. Then we got one more there to put in the center, and this job's done, and we got a cool job coming up next. All right, next random project today. It's pretty random. A truck that come out of Canada. It's not mine. It's actually a guy we've done work for in the past was wanting us to maybe take a look at it. You drive it or you want me to drive it?
Does it have a turbo on it?
Probably.
Oh, okay.
Disconnect switch here. I'll turn it on. Should we check the oil up here in it? Make sure it's got oil in it. And I forgot what all he wanted us to look at, but it's gonna be another day. You ready for power? You got cobwebs up here, bud. Air ride suspension, inboard disc brakes. It's very interesting. Huh? I didn't start it. You gotta air it up.
Love, there ain't nothing right in here. First off, what is this? How much air do I have? I have no idea. I just know it's low. I will never know how fast I'm going. Kilometers per hour. Bob, it's a good thing you didn't buy this.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
like it's a Marion fire truck. Don't hit it. Figure out how to take the brakes off. Find reverse. Oh, you got something, don't you? You want to hold the brakes on your truck? What? You want to hold the brakes on your truck so it don't bounce as much? Alright. Might take the front of that way a little bit, you're not bad. Yeah. Oh, back tires off the ground. Take the front over that way, Kevin. There you go. You got rear steering on, it's kind of wacky. I don't know if you're qualified to drive that. Bring your front back over this way a little. Thing's squirrely. You got her, bub. Now the back tire's all turned, so it's all out of level. Take your front over that way. There you go. Yep. Easy, easy. Let's park it right over here. That thing's wild. It's all-wheel steer. What's wrong with the mirror? You know this thing's all-wheel steer?
I kind of found that out. You know, this brake pedal really doesn't work.
You're doing a good job. Take your back over that way. Yeah, 2 of the 3 tires turned, you're good. That's good. What do you got up here?
I don't know, about died when I pulled the park brake.
Is that the key switch over there?
We're actually.
Yeah.
So I turned this on,
Yeah.
and I hit this button, but it didn't do anything. But then about 5 seconds later, it cranked up and fired up, and I thought you started it.
No. You know why though, right? It's a kitty cat. It's a little delayed. Well,
We didn't even get on the PA.
hey, that's for another video, bub. I tell you what, that thing's wild though. Well, that's gonna be a video for another day. You know how they see that? Make sure they're subscribed. That's right.
That's right.
That's all we're gonna do in that one for now. We're just unloading it. Now what?
I nailed it, really.
Did you? You about drove it off the side of the trailer. I didn't realize all axles steered.
It just crab walked off.
It's a mini little Oshkosh is what it is. Alright, next project of the day is a Hummer. Keep cranking her, Bubby. You cycle it sometimes? Couple glow plugs.
What would give one the indication of that?
Cycled again. Hey, you know, I did a nice paint job on this. This was back before Kevin. BK.
I don't know about
At
that.
the old shop. It's holding up great.
It is.
It's like 10 years old.
He was out here cranking on it for a while.
So this thing's got a axle shaft that actually come loose. The bolts come out of it. Woohoo!
She purrs.
Go slow, Bubby.
Got super quality bottom up.
So I bought this before they were even selling them out of the government. This was an expensive one because you couldn't get these back in the day. Hey, somebody put a deposit on your truck. You go home and cry now.
I'm going home. It's a good thing I got sunglasses on because you'd see my tears. Man, I was gonna go camping all over the world in that thing.
Right? Go slow. On 65 amp?
One of these things is missing.
Well, what do you mean?
That is supposed to go up there.
Is this brake fluid dripping?
Nah.
Yeah.
Huh.
This caliper is supposed to be up here. When you set the parking brake, Mason, you may have hurt yourself.
Forever.
I'm kind of seeing like the caliper is done tore itself up.
Wow.
Apparently the bolts come out of the half shaft and then we kept driving it, but
It sounded pretty bad when I went around that corner up there.
it's supposed to look like this side over here. So, Mason, you got to fix that. Me and Kevin's got something bigger to work on over there.
Yeah, we definitely have something else better to do.
Good luck, Mason. I'm going to leave you at it. Bye-bye, Mason. I'm all done here.
Bub. It's nice seeing you. Keep up the good work.
We're getting ready to work on a big old green 850 over here. But not in this video. You guys have to subscribe to see that. We'll be back once Mason gets his mess off. Alright, Tucker's off school this afternoon. We're cutting out a piece of steel. Very simple piece of steel, but we got to bend like 3 bends in it for a customer. You got her. Come on in. Perfect. Let me see this end here. See if you've done good.
I am not.
This is a profile they gave me. That was on the outside. Looks like it's close enough, ain't it?
Sure.
Put that on my truck.
A plus.
Done, Tucker. We made you a part today. Take that to Young Trucking.
prop.
We got another leak down in there. Mm-hmm. It's always something with these loggers. This is the next project. This is a dozer I sold another local logger a few years ago. It's got a leaky steel line. We gotta get it cleaned up and see which one it is. I actually made this blade from scratch 100% a few years ago. Believe it or not, before we started doing YouTube, that's all fabricated in-house, that blade is. Alright, Mr. Mason got some carnage off here. We got a brake caliper that's destroyed. We're gonna get a new axle shaft. I think the rotor's gonna be okay. And the bolt hole should be okay. So I got some parts ordered for that. That's gonna be probably another day for that thing. How's Mr. Kevin doing over here?
Oh, we're just doing great.
Looks like in the spaghetti land.
We have found the leaky line.
We found a leaky line. We gotta make a couple cuts here, and I gotta go make a couple hoses for him and get this dude fixed. Survey says
Years and years and years.
that kind of looks flat right there.
Yep, they're right there.
Sure, whatever you say. So that's set in there like that. We'll cut that off. So what we'll do, we'll put one of these compression fittings back on that side. And I actually had to cut line off and come this way because we didn't have. This is a 5/8 by 1/2 inch fitting. It's kind of a oddball deal. So we'll make it work one way or the other.
That's right.
They're probably asking why we just don't buy that from John Deere. It's probably like thousands of dollars if it's still available, and sometimes these people don't like to spend a lot of money on their stuff.
That's right.
And we're gonna get them up and going the same day, so I'm gonna go make a couple hoses. Alright, got a couple little hoses made here. It's basically gonna go on the tractor like so. And then we got a T here. It's gonna hook back in there. Kevin's clean the ends off the line. You guys can kind of see this one. We got sanded back here for this compression coupling to go on. We'll get all those in there and fire it up and see if we got leaks. You ready, Bubby? You off your paint? You getting it tied up there, Bubby?
Trying.
We gotta get those compression fittings really tight. So we got attached on here, and we got our T looped around, and we're back over there. So kind of hard for you guys to see. Yeah, I actually sold this dozer. It's probably been 4 years ago or so, Kevin. You even painted it. Look what they did to it.
I don't care.
They don't care. But this used to be a forestry fire dozer. It had a V blade on it. That's the reason that we made this blade in-house. But I think the C-frame, we either bought a new one or got it off another tractor. But it's all been holding up well, for sure. So, well, it's about a wrap on this project. I'm going to get a little bit of hydraulic oil and put in this dude because it's low for some reason. I better keep track of what we're putting in it because I got to charge a customer. This thing reads quarts on here. It's my own stuff we don't keep track of, but working on other people's stuff we got to charge them for oil, of course. Alright, we're starting to come up in the gauge here. I'll probably fill it to the top because it'll suck up a little bit of oil. Ready to see if you have a fountain of joy. I used 12 quarts of oil. Take a picture of that so when I write the ticket up later I got it. See if we got any leaks. All fixed?
I think we did it.
Are we putting the floorboards back on for him?
Another logger repair.
Another logger repaired until next time, which will probably be in a couple hours. Those are all the bolts right there, bud.
Okay.
Electrolytes right here. I bet we're missing some. You got any parts you want to hand me? I know where that one goes. And that one. Why does my side get all the parts and pieces? Well, that's going to be a wrap on this here little cluster of a Monday, wasn't it? We've been very busy. We actually unloaded an 850J off a trailer with the record truck and crane, but you guys want to see that, you got to make sure you're subscribed. Got parts ordered for the Hummer. We got this thing fixed, Kevin got all the floorboards in it while I was writing the guy up a ticket. But this one's all ready to rock and roll, so hopefully you guys liked this video today. If you did, do me a big favor, go down below, hit that thumbs up button, helps us out tremendously. And if you want to see more cool stuff, make sure you're subscribed. I definitely got a cool video coming out on this thing. I don't know if I bought a boat anchor or what I bought, so we'll find out next time. Hey, it's Gus.
Yes.
Grumpy Uncle Scott. That's his new nickname.
Got a guy on the phone.
All right, looks like I gotta go, people. Somebody's got a telephone for me, don't you?
That's right.
Who's on the phone? It's my rich uncle?
Yep.
Oh. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. This dozer blade's not very big. Don't matter. These ain't as good as a 700 blade.